Okay. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome to my channel, to my video. If you're here, welcome. Thanks for watching. You're probably a friend or a friend of a friend maybe. I don't know. This channel is mainly going to be about my language learning process and just to kind of help hold myself accountable to make sure that I'm actually putting in the work and putting in the effort into studying. Lately, I've been working on revisiting some old languages that I learned when I was in high school and in university, and also trying to put more effort into Korean because I live here in Korea. I wanted to use this channel to help document my process. I wanted to use it to see if I progressed in a certain amount of time, and if I haven't progressed, what do I need to do in order to progress? We want progression. My main plan for this channel is I want to first create videos that show me like learning new things in my target languages. If I find something new or unique or interesting, I want to document it, so then that way I'll be more likely to remember it. The second thing that I want to do with this channel is to create vlogs that are strictly in my target languages. Right now, the only one that I feel like I can do that without being too nervous is speaking in Korean. I'm looking forward to trying to force myself to use it a lot more. Maybe I'll feel like a bit more confident when I'm using it out with coworkers and with friends. In addition to the vlogs that I'll be doing, mostly in Korean, I also want to try and give myself challenges that are related to my vlogs. So maybe while I'm speaking in my target language, if I have to rely or use an English word, there should be some like little penalty or something like that. I also want to make different kinds of videos. Maybe not just me studying or like looking over books and all that kind of stuff, but I also want to incorporate more of the language into my daily life. So I really like baking, so there'll probably be a lot of videos related to me baking recipes written in like a target language, trying to film that video while in the target language. I also really like playing games. There'll probably be challenges where I try to not yell in English and only yell in my target language and stuff like that. So now the most important part, the languages that I'm working on. So I've already told you, my main one is Korean. I've lived in Korea for about 5 years, almost 5 years. And before I came here to work, I was here as an exchange student and I studied at a university for a semester. That's the one I use like the most often when I'm out like shopping or meeting with friends, doing basic things. I've even switched my phone to Korean so that way I can practice using it a lot more. So that's like my number one language, and that's the one that I want to see like how far I can take it for sure. That's the one where I want to be near fluent if at all possible. Someone's sneezing really loud. The second language that I want to revisit, this one is more like a bit passive studying, but I'm still working on it, is Japanese. In university, I took about 1.5 years of Japanese classes. When I got to Korea, I forgot it all. I really want to kind of revisit what I had studied previously, work on learning more kanji, and at least being able to do like most basic conversation. That's where I kind of want to get at. The ultimate goal is, I know this is like a really weird reason to want to study Japanese, but I'm obsessed with those tiny little books that they sell in the bookstores in Japan, where it's like this big, it's the perfect size to put in your bag. I don't know, every time I went there, I was like, man, I wish I could speak enough Japanese to be able to like pick up one of those books and read them. I don't know why. I'm sure there's better reasons like watching anime or reading manga or anything like that. The third language that I'm working on revisiting, reviewing, whatever you want to call it, is Spanish. Like many other American children, I learned Spanish all through middle school and pretty much all through high school. But at that time, I did not have the confidence to try and use it. And so if you don't use it, you lose it, as old people say. I'm an old person now. I feel like if I ever do move back to the States permanently, then I think it's a way better solution. Solution? Maybe I need to study English first. If I ever do move back to the US, I feel like that's a really great skill to have, especially I'm from Florida and we have a lot of Spanish speakers down there, and my goal is to continue working in education or things related to education. So I think learning Spanish, especially if I am to go back to the US, it's like a really great skill. You thought I was done, didn't you? You're wrong. You're wrong, because I'm a stupid person. I'm a stupid person who doesn't make decisions based off of logic. I make decisions based off of my heart, okay? The fourth language that I'm dabbling in, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. The fourth language that I am dabbling in is Simplified Mandarin Chinese, because why the hell not? Recently, I have become a lot more interested in watching Chinese dramas and listening to more Chinese music. I just thought while listening to people sing in Chinese, I thought it just sounded really beautiful. Oh my god, I'm shiny. I think with Japanese and Chinese, I've been trying to study them just on my own for the last few weeks. And I've noticed that if I separate the study times, like in the morning I'll only do Chinese related things, and then in the evening when I get home I'll like do some Japanese study using different colors for like learning each one. My Chinese notebook, it's all in pink, and my Japanese notebook is all in purple. I feel like that's helping me kind of like separate it. I'm not trying to see how quickly I can pick it up. For me, it's more kind of like a hobby, which sounds really lame to just like slowly learn languages as a hobby. But I mean, it's 2020. I got a lot of time. Might as well do something that helps kind of like your brain. If you're interested in those things and in languages and my weird obsession with reading tiny Japanese books, feel free to join me on this journey. I'm sure the video quality will get a lot better as we go on, so you just have to deal with me for a little bit while I figure things out. If you're interested in this kind of content, in this weird video, and this weird person, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you'd like, go ahead and press the like button. I'm gonna try to put out videos every week or so maybe. We'll see how the schedule goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a week or so. Bye.